Yeah,
right? Because
I mean, I'm sure that some people might find that weird. I don't find it weird at all. I totally understand that. Like, we're both, highly educated and, men, and successful people with careers, and that probably has something to do with that mindset. I'm gonna guess, because probably you just want to make sure that you're being seen for, what you actually bring to the table rather than what you look like when you bring something to the table.
actually, maybe no, I wouldn't say so because that sort of thinking sometimes I feel like there's some people trying to escape. Like I am better than like treat me like you would treat yourself because I'm not like them, right? So I'm not trying to escape blackness or that identity because I want to be seen as sort of. I don't care so much about how I'm seen. It's not about how I'm seen, right? So it's not the perception of me. It's just I want this not for just me. I want this for us, for everybody, for that kid in the projects
Yeah, but
who
you're part of us, man.
no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So that kid in the projects walking to work, I want them to not have to care at all about how their skin color will be received. And I want that for the guy in the boardroom. I want that for the kid in the project. I want that for the kid in the unfortunately ghetto classrooms, right? Like I don't want any of I want to be an individual, I guess, but it's less about what I want for me and about just, I don't think anybody should have to deal with the things that cause me to want to escape some of that stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Nobody wants this, right? Like,
Some
no,
people think we do, right? But yeah,
yeah. I mean, people make that suggestion, especially on social media. Both you and I have seen that. It's insane. I always think to myself, I sit back and I read these messages where people are like acting like we're desperate to try to be oppressed or desperate to grasp hold of oppression. I'm like,
Mhm.
do you guys really think that we have to go out of our way? Like with all the video evidence out there at this point, with all of um, the testimony, do you really think that we have to like seek out this and that we would for any reason? It's totally illogical.
I would happily, no, I wouldn't trade. I don't think anybody should want, like, no one deserves some of the BS like that we put up with. And you put up with it regardless, right? Like, so even if, you're right, we are now successful men. I am not one going to work getting hassled by the police. But at the same time, it stings to see it. Right? When I see that kid, and I remember I was that person. I got lucky to make it out of that situation before, it did worse. But it doesn't mean I've forgotten, you know, how that person would feel. And sometimes it's funny to me because I could feel it, yes, as a black person, but also as a human being, me watching, some kid just trying to get to work, getting hassled by a cop or getting hassled by whoever on racism stuff. I don't think that person should feel it either, right? So I feel it for that person too.
Yeah, yeah, since the first time you brought it up, like you've been kind of drawing a line there, but I'm not sure why you keep drawing it. Like yeah, I'm not implying that, and I wasn't ever trying to that, because you care about it for yourself that you don't care about it for other people
No,
or something.
no, I didn't think so. No, I think we're on the same page.